Hello, welcome to Shipwrecks. I'm Ghost in the Hella, and thank you for bearing with me for this last minute change. Velmax is not available tonight, and we didn't really want to leave off Lost Records for another week, so today, obviously, I'm streaming at 3 o'clock, streaming more of the wonderful Raptor Boyfriend, which with this playthrough is basically Fairy Girlfriend, but still. And then on Thursday at 7, we will be streaming more Lost Records. Alright, so last week we had a sleepover. And it looks like we're picking up kind of in the aftermath of that. Let's see what happened. Oh yes. So we got very drunk with Day and attempted to, well, we did make some prank phone calls. We did successfully do some pranking, semi-successfully. Pranked the hell out of that cereal company. And what else? Oh yes, we attempted to prank Robert, the Raptor. Robert Raptorson, aptly named. It didn't quite go off, but Robert caught us, but he seemed kind of totally fine with it, and on board with it. So we pranked the prank master, sort of, and found out a bit more about the complicated relationship between Day and Ingrid, which is kind of on again, off again, on off again. So let's see what has happened since the sleepover. Since that sleepover, time seemed to fly by. Before I knew it, it was the end of fall. Maybe Ladle does that to you. It is a weird and wonderful place. I felt like it had put a spell on me. On all of us. I mean, there I was, thinking about which hot person I wanted to kiss most. And this wasn't some fantasy or something. I felt like I had an actual chance with Day. Yeah, I know it's hard to imagine me having that kind of confidence, especially at that time. But I did. The teddy bear. It gets me every time. The therapist. Okay, you got me. I was kind of freaking out. I just didn't want to blow it. I wanted to get my smooch, damn it. And I wanted it soon. So, you know me. I made another plan. I wanted to figure out my approach. You know, when the moment came, I wanted to be prepared. To know how I should act. After some thought, I felt like being... bold, coy, or genuine. I think Day would go for genuine. I felt like being genuine was my best strategy for keeping my cool. I think Day values sincerity. I think with Robert, bold would be good. And with my trusty plan in my back pocket, I was, like I said, confident. Okay, fine. I didn't believe that I was the kind of person that good things happened to. I started to worry that something bad would happen. I felt that fear following me around like a deranged stalker. I started wondering if the wonderful magic of Ladle had a flip side effect. That the town held a dark and deadly secret. I started to wonder if the legend of the Ladle Ripper was real. Oh, I forgot about the legend of the Ladle Ripper. Thank you for reminding us, Stella. He's all preppy now. Look at that outfit. Oh my god. Okay. Gotta channel it. The legend of the Ladle Ripper is definitely real. Uh-huh. Really, Robert? Think about it. There's something here in this town that makes it safe for people like us. Bored teens? No, like, you know, what's the word? Cryptids. right, crypt keepers. Special creatures that most people don't believe in. Fairies, ghosts, Bigfoots, and dinosaurs. That last one doesn't really fit. People believe in dinosaurs. Most people, anyways. There's something special about the town. Why else did we all end up here? What drew us to this place? There's nothing special about this town except for how boring it is. It's so far from everything that there's like zero chance anyone new is gonna come in and freak out on us. So what, that's it? We all came here because it's secluded? You keep saying we came here, but I was born here. My mom was born here too, so it's not like I'm drawn to Ladle or something. Basically, it's the opposite. Okay, I don't buy the whole cryptids live in Ladle because it's a bit off the beaten path theory. A bit? There are plenty of towns that are just as hard to get to, but you don't see them with their own swamp monster. He prefers to be called Gilman. Right. I'm with Day, though. You are? Yeah, I mean, it's not just that it's isolated. I think there's also a domino effect. Like, once a few families of cryptids move here, they tell their other cryptid friends about it, and then they tell theirs, and so on. Nah, too simple. That's exactly what happened with your family, Robert. Not exactly. Oh, come on. You know they moved here so that you could actually go to high school instead of being homeschooled. What? No, they just had some financial difficulties, so they had to move to their summer home. Yeah, they could have moved anywhere, but they chose here. For you. Yeah, right, sure. What were the financial difficulties? You used to come here for the summers, or where did you live before? I wish I could ask all of them. Those are all pretty, Where did you live before? We had a big old house somewhere between Barrie and Toronto. It was nice, but so boring. So wait, your parents didn't feel the pull from the ancient magical water of the lake. The water that comes up from the depths beneath the gorge. Aww. I have heard that nobody's been able to reach the bottom of the deepest point in the lake. Some people say it goes 2,000 leagues down. Is that why your family came here, Taylor? My family? Yeah, your parents. No, I was just joking. Day and Jessica are right. Cryptids come here because they can. Plain and simple. Maybe it's because it's quiet. Maybe because they can be social. Maybe they know people here. Come on, forget about that nonsense and think rationally for once. It's obviously ley lines. What? Come again? Ley lines. Lines of magical energy that crisscross the globe, connecting the ancient sites of worship and natural monuments of the old spiritual beliefs. That was very specific. Where these lines intersect into hubs or networks, an energy portal or place of power is created by the crossing of the mystical energies, called a nexus point. Where is this coming from? He has, like, a book full of shit. The most famous of these nexus points? It's Stonehenge. And a series of VHS tapes. He got them off a late-night infomercial. You want to know where another nexus point is located? Ladle. It's Ladle, right? Exactly. Give or take a couple of 100 miles. So this nexus point might be drawing all the cryptids to Ladle through special energy channels? That's exactly right! Let's dig deeper. Couple 100 miles? That's actually just the next town over. Really? There's not a town for a couple 100 miles? That seems unlikely. You sure you don't mean this phenomenon is happening in North Bay? Well, it's all relative, or whatever. Right. The theory of relativity also factors a few 100 miles. Yeah. Okay, so do you know the exact location of the ancient monument? Why? Maybe we could go investigate. No, actually. Oh. Well, if it's a special ancient monument, it couldn't be too hard to find, right? Does anyone know about any special historical or ancient monuments in the region? Not off the top of my head? Oh. Whatever, it's probably hidden from the untrained eye. Anyways, what does all this have to do with the Ladle Ripper? During certain times of the year, the Nexus Point becomes a conduit for the dark energies of the world. The ancient people understood this and performed rituals to cleanse the Nexus Points. But in these modern times, we have turned our back on those beliefs. And so the dark energy has been building up for like hundreds of years. But on one special night, that dark energy can manifest in physical form. That night is tonight. Uh-huh. Friday the 13th, right? I forgot it's Friday the 13th. Kinda stopped having any meaning after I turned 12. 3 years ago, Randy Shaw died mysteriously in the woods near town. The police found his corpse impaled on a tree branch. His killer was never found. They also found his ATV a few feet away and an empty case of beer. I'm pretty sure his killer was the tree. And irresponsibility. In 1979, they found Farmer Greg cut into 1,000,000 pieces, his innards painting his cornfield red. Yeah, right next to his busted combine harvester, which was also covered in blood. Sounds like an accident. That's what they want you to believe. Who's they? The police, the government, shady people. Right. The Mounties helped cover up a murder of a corn farmer in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, why would they do that? To hide the real killer. Matt, the Ladle Ripper. Matt? Oh boy. Is there tinfoil under your hat, Robert? Then there was the Bootleg Massacre, 4 dead bodies found in 1922. And then the hacking of Gary Roberts back in 1901. Do you see how they are all connected? Wait, 1901? That would make the Ladle Ripper, over 90 years old. Yeah, a little past his impaling bodies on trees days. Haven't you guys been paying attention? To what? The Leyline Nexus, the murders, Friday the 13th. The Ladle Ripper isn't a person. Well, not really. He possesses people. The Ladle Ripper is a demon from the 4th dimension. The 4th dimension is time, Robert. That explains why he's immortal. No, it's the measure of time. It's not a place where demons live. Fine, then he's from hell or whatever, but he's real. Ooh, let's go deep. Could the ley lines be portals to other realms? Go on. Not you too. Maybe there are, infinity dimensions with infinity versions of us. Each one a little different. Yes, that's 100% backed by science. And in one of these dimensions, everyone is a murder-hungry demon. So the Ripper just, traveled from that place. I knew you'd get it! Every version of me thinks this is unbelievable. Are we seriously just going to breeze past the fact that the Ladle Ripper has a first name and it's just Matt? Most people just go with the Ladle Ripper and leave out the Matt. I wonder why. Well, I like to be accurate. Hey everyone, what's with all the awkward pauses? I don't know. The timing just seems off. Yeah, like something's missing. Shouldn't Ingrid have popped out of nowhere and said something like, "Every freaking day's like Friday the 13th for me," by now? That's what it is. A distinct lack of ghost energy. Yeah, she just hasn't been around as much lately. Good. Whoa, Jess. What? She doesn't bother any of you? Well, kinda. She scares me. I think I piss her off. Don't be scared of her, she's harmless. But she has ghost powers. Right, but she's not even that good at using them. Yeah, but give her time. I mean, she's only been a ghost for what, a year? Jess. I mean, let's talk about something else. Everyone's coming to my place tonight, right? For Friday the 13th? A party? No. We've been through this. It's not going to be a party. We can still make it fun. I've got a mini keg, courtesy of Brandon. Hell yes. Taylor, are you in? A mini keg for Friday the 13th. Seems a bit excessive. I'm not taking no for an answer. Well, as long as it's not homebrewed, sure. Right. No promises. What about you, Jess? Yes, I'll be there. Really? Awesome. You know, fun times, Jessica. I can be fun. Okay, around 7 then. And I just want to say something, serious. I really like you guys. So if anyone finds themselves writing on walls, or speaking in tongues, or seeing strange, whatever, see you guys at 7. Yeah, bye. The Ripper is real, guys! Fucking love Robert. He's just fun. I'm not gonna lie, even though I pretended like it didn't, Robert's story about the Ladle Ripper kinda scared me. So that day after school, I was just looking for a show to help me relax and unwind. This year, in honor of Friday the 13th, LLN brings you a monstrous marathon of scary movies and murder mysteries. Good job, TV. The town of Sawbrush, New Jersey was a peaceful, idyllic, quiet town far from the hustle and bustle of city life. White picket fences, soccer practice, an hour's drive to the beach. Nothing ever happened, and people liked it that way. A place almost from a different time. A more innocent version of American life. A nostalgic memory. The kind of place where you were on a first-name basis with your barber, your grocer, your neighbor. You laughed with them, you trusted them, and you would never expect that one of them was a cold-blooded killer. Tonight on Small Town Big Murder, the story of Claire Mulberry, local sports enthusiast, stay-at-home mother of 3 blonde-haired girls, and wife of local baseball legend John Mulberry. The man she viciously, coldly dismembered with a pair of gardening shears. Dang. Alright, let's see what our dad has to say to us. Hey, honey. I feel like we never talk. What's happening at school? With friends? Maybe you can invite Day over to dinner one night. Thanks, Dad. Let's listen to our messages. Message 1. Hey, Stella, sweetie, it's Dad. Just wanted to call and see if you're game for some daddy-daughter movie night this weekend. I'll be home later tonight, so maybe tomorrow? Anyways, love you. Click. Message 2. Hey, Stella. It's me, Taylor. Obviously, you probably figured that out because of the sound of my voice. This is awkward. I hate answering machines. I just called to see if you were home. I always miss you, so I should probably just wait a little longer before calling. Okay, this is probably annoying. Call me if you want, or not. Click. Hey, Stella. I just gotta tell someone. I'm really sick of this whole Ripper thing. I just want to have a conversation with someone that doesn't feel like it's for 9-year-olds. So call me. Click. Message 4. Stella, I did it. I went into the bathroom. I turned out the lights. I looked in the mirror, and I said the Ripper's name 3 times. Well, no one knows their identity, so I just said, Matt the Little Ripper, 3 times. I may have helped summon a demon into this world. I'm sorry. Call me. Click. Alright. Well played, Robert, I guess. Oh my god. Some hot honey and lemon. To keep the voices up. All right, we got another page. Oh, that's sad. That is sad. How have we missed? Like, we've been doing everyday interaction. How have we missed episode 2? Oh. That day in my window I thought about. Day barely batted a lash at Robert's weird theories today. She's so clever. It's weirdly comforting. It makes me want to have her around if anything were to happen. Like the Little Ripper going after us. Or even leaving a party early because you're not having a good time. I hope she doesn't just see me as some burden or something, though. I want to be strong and smart for her, too. Aww. She likes you. It's okay. Let's call Day. It's Day all day. Hi, Day. Hey, Stella. Are you excited about the Friday the 13th party tonight? Not a party, Stella. Fine, the Friday the 13th, get together? Yeah, actually. It's the first time in months I'm going to spend an entire weekend not watching my brother. I'm really hoping it can be at least a little more mature than babysitting my 12-year-old brother while he gets high on cheap chocolate. It should be, right? Yeah, as long as we don't spend all night talking about the Little Ripper. So, you aren't scared of him? No, Stella. My brother isn't scared of him. And he's scared of the Green Power Ranger. Oh, yes, so not scary. You know what scares me, Stella? Ladle's signature spicy blend. What's that? It's the lousy barbecue sauce that was once made here, and it's everything I hate. You're scared of barbecue sauce? Is it like poisoned? Basically. We aren't going to be killed quickly by some axe-wielding demon in this town. We are going to die slowly from the crappy food and boredom. Ladle's not that bad. Oh, it is. And that barbecue sauce is the epitome of everything wrong with it. You haven't lived here long enough, but trust me, soon you will learn to hate that sauce with a passion. It's on everything. Even though they closed the factory, it lives on, hiding in every fridge and sitting in every cellar in Ladle. Every festival, every barbecue, every school event, it's there, sticking to everyone's fingers and staining everyone's shirts. Ladle used to be the top producer of high fructose corn syrup in the region. It's a sad title if ever there was one, I know. It's almost impossible to find anything that has real sugar here. That corn syrup is in everything. The town's addicted to it. The factory moved on, part of some bigger chain of nasty sauces and condiments. But Ladle never did. We all still want to live in the sad glory days of that barbecue sauce. So we just shuffle about, storing crates of that sauce, watching the old factory slowly fall apart, living in the past, never moving on, never bettering our lives, just slathering that sauce on everything, hoping things will go back to the way they used to be. It's all a lie, Stella. The sauce isn't even that spicy. Compared to that fate, getting dismembered by an axe murderer sounds kind of promising. At least you get to go out with a bang, instead of a smelly, wet fart. Oh, gross. I'm telling you, this sauce makes everyone hella fart. That's really gross. Every get-together is like a gas leak. Come on, it can't be that bad. Don't eat it, Stella. Thanks for letting me vent. Anytime. See you tonight. See you soon. Not our most romantic conversation, but hey. Brando, my man, thanks for coming. Okay, here's your keg and your half quarter. Don't you mean an eighth? No, it's half quarter. Hey, Brandon. I couldn't figure out why Brandon was being so standoffish all of a sudden, especially towards Taylor. I mean, the two of them are bandmates, for crying out loud. He couldn't even be bothered to acknowledge Taylor's existence? Let's greet him. Let's just say hi. Hey, Brandon. Yeah, hey. How's it go? Anyways, you owe me $22. Plus my usual $20 fee for buying it. Yeah, of course. Here, why don't you stay and have a drink with us? No thanks. My parents are out tonight. We got the whole place to ourselves. Yeah, sorry, I'm a bit busy. We got candy, probably gonna watch some slasher flicks. It's gonna be a good time. You should... $42. Yeah, of course, man. I got it. Cool. Good doing business with you. Are you sure you won't stay? Yeah, okay, no problem. Good to see you, man. Oh, Brandon's so cool. Taylor, are you alright? What? You know, it's nothing, I'm fine. Yeah, it's cool, he just doesn't want to hang, his loss, am I right? I remember feeling so confused at what happened, but I just really didn't know how to bring it up, so I just left it. Besides, I didn't want to rock the boat too much. I just went with the flow. So your parents are seriously gone again? Yeah, what of it? Nothing, it's just... my mom's, like, constantly around. It's kinda annoying. Like, right before I came here, she was all, have you finished your homework? She's so anal. I can catch up on my homework whenever. I'm, like, barely behind. Behind. You enjoying Robert's dialogue, baby?
Yeah.
I doubt the microphone is picking it up, but every now and then Velmax is just chuckling. It's nice.
It's really great.
You're behind in school? I missed like 2 deadlines. It's only because I took like 2 extra courses for the credits, but like I said, it's totally fine. I have it under control. I definitely don't need her on my back all the time, when I'm just trying to have a bit of fun. I get it. It's pretty sweet having the whole place to myself all the time. It's only a drag sometimes because I can't borrow their car when they're away. Don't you have your own car? Nah, it's still in the shop. I want it looking sweet for graduation. But other than being a bit stranded when they split, I get to do whatever I want. I mean, he's got the dirt bike or whatever. That's something. You're lucky. No, he's not. Sorry. It's just, maybe Robert doesn't see it that way. Maybe Robert wants his parents there for, I don't know. Taylor, is something wrong? No. Never mind. Sorry, I'm being weird. No worries, Tay. Can I call you Tay? No. No worries, Tay, bud. We all just need a bit of the good stuff in us. Weed, booze, you know. The good stuff. Never mind, let's just head inside. Jessica's waiting in there, so... Sounds good. Robert really came alive when he was behind the bar, talking and joking with everyone. He loved being around people, and he was great at it. Once we all cracked open the keg and had a few beers, it was like everything finally came together. Being around everyone like this was always so much fun, but that night especially was awesome. We all played drinking games like beer pong and flip cup, and I lost terribly, just like I predicted. Even Jessica seemed to chill out, and even though he'd never admit it, Taylor was enjoying himself a lot. But after the games, we started getting on the topic of the evil that lurks in Ladle again. Yeah, there have been pretty creepy people here in town. Really? I mean, it's hard for me to imagine anyone creepier than a literal ghost. Whatever, Ingrid isn't creepy. Okay, fine, not that creepy. She's just... If you get to know her, she can be... scary. Seriously, she's harmless. Right. There are all kinds of creepier things here in Ladle anyways. Right, like that one guy who honestly looks like a vampire. Like, I can't be sure, but I mean, come on. He has fangs and only comes out at night. Oh, you mean Ned? Ned? I guess. He's definitely pretty creepy. But what about the cave? What cave? The cave. It apparently speaks. What? Oh yeah, it tells people to explore within it. Has anyone done it? Absolutely not. That's like common sense. Never go inside a cave that speaks. Especially if it's telling you to enter it. Yeah, it should really change its tactic. What, like, don't come in? Like, seriously, I don't want you to. But guys, like, what about the Ladle Ripper? That's my Robert impression. Uncanny. Anyways, you guys mind if I change the radio station? No, I guess. Okay, I'm just gonna find some tunes or something. Yeah, go ahead, man. Yup, just give me a second. Okay. Gotta find the good radio station. There it is. We interrupt this classic rock jam to bring you a special report. What? What is this? Another mysterious murder in the small town of Ladle tonight, as a group of teens were found violently dismembered. Is this for real? Shh. The teens, who were drinking underage in their parents' basement, were hacked apart by an axe. Police are looking for any information on a suspect seen fleeing the scene, described as a dark figure clothed in rags with glowing red eyes. Residents are advised to lock their doors and stay inside this weekend. We'll keep you updated on any new developments in this case. Now, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Oh no! What? What's wrong? Don't you see? It's the Ripper! What? Nah, I doubt it. You do? Yeah, it's probably just an unrelated murder. An unrelated murder? On Friday the 13th? With an axe? How can you not see the connection? I thought you were way deep into this whole Ladle Ripper thing. Yeah, but you guys convinced me it's just a legend. What? Yeah, there's no Ripper. Right, Jessica? Freak out, play it cool, or joke? Let's make a joke. I guess we're just treating it as a joke. Stella, what are you laughing about? Oh no. Oh, this is a bad joke. Oh no. Oh, I've made a terrible mistake. Why didn't the 5 teens make it out of the Friday the 13th party? Why? Because the Ladle Ripper was hosting and they were dying to stay. Boo. Look, we all need to calm down here. Should we, board up the windows and doors? We should at least check to see if they're locked. You know, just to be safe. Well, guys, relax. We should just enjoy some more of this beer and relax. That's your 3rd one already, though. Shouldn't you slow down a bit, Robert? The doctor said that... Come on, Jess, take a lid off. You used to be such a party animal. It's like you forgot how to chill. How am I supposed to chill when I have to babysit your ass constantly? You don't have to babysit anybody's ass. Here, have another drink. Aw, shit. No, Robert, you're already drunk, see? I'm not drunk, it was an accident. Ugh, I'm leaving. Just warn her? You can't leave now, there's a demon on the loose. You would think that. Jessica, come on. No, you come on, Robert. I tried. I tried to be fun. I tried to talk to you about what happened. But you just... I guess I'm just sick of this. Okay then. Aw, man. We interrupt this scary classic rock jam to bring you another breaking local news update. The mysterious dark figure who fled the scene of a grisly quadruple homicide. Wait, I thought it was 5 teens. Shouldn't it be a quintuple homicide? Was sighted heading west on Cherry Street. Ladle residents in and around the tall grass area are advised to be extra careful. That's just up the road. It's probably fine. Well, anyways, I think we are done with the news updates. What are you doing? Leave it on. I mean, don't you want to listen to something else? It's better to stay informed in a crisis, right? I'd rather not be reminded every 5 minutes that we may be in mortal peril. Well, maybe there's important information we could use to, I don't know, survive better? Doubtful. I don't know, seems pretty intense. But like you guys said, right? There's no Ripper, so we have nothing to worry about. I mean, assuming it's genuine, which I'm assuming it isn't, but assuming it's genuine, there's still a murderer. It doesn't have to be the Ladle Ripper for it to be dangerous. Even if the Ripper isn't real, there is an actual axe-wielding murderer on the loose. Thank you, Day, yes. That's a problem. Should we go get Jessica? She's out there by herself. Are you guys talking about me? What the fuck, Jessica? What? What the fuck? Oh, no, no, no. I don't want to go like this. Jessica. Yeah, let's freak out for funsies. Eek. God damn it, when I agreed to come over, I didn't know it'd be a life or death decision. Okay, Okay, everyone take a chill pill. That axe is evidence! This axe is made of rubber. So you can tenderize our meat before using the real axe? No, it's the kind you buy for a Halloween costume. Sure it is. That's exactly what an axe murderer would say. The music stopped. What happened to the radio? Did you turn it off, Robert? No. Maybe Jessica killed the news anchor so he couldn't reveal any more information about her. Really? Wait, it's not even on the radio setting. It's playing a tape. Fucking knew it. What? Robert's Prank Diary, October 30th. I've been planting the seed in everyone's mind about the Ladle Ripper all school year. I really did my research on this one, read at least half a book, and watched a ton of movies. That's weird, I'll just... Don't touch the stereo. Tomorrow, my mission is to get everyone thinking about the Ladle Ripper, provide hard facts, use science to back up my claims. Make sure not to take it too far. If I had one criticism of my last few pranks, it would be that I wasn't subtle enough. Get your cousin to do the voice for the news anchor. He did that one commercial for that sandwich place, so he's pretty much a professional actor. Yup, I knew he sounded familiar. Don't forget to get a good axe prop. Not the kiddie Halloween axe, or some hollow one that's gonna flop around and give up the goods, but the higher quality, full size. Oh, and note to self, get more blank tapes. You don't want to have to record over this one. It's important to have this audio record to look back on your best pranks. Guess you forgot to get more tapes. Robert! Robert, really? Why? Come on, it's Robert we're talking about. You have anything to say for yourself? Don't be afraid, the prankster strikes again. Guys, I get the sense that everyone is a little tense. That's on me. Let me try that again with a little more feeling. Don't be afraid, the prankster strikes again. Ah! What happened? Why are the lights out? It's like a power outage or something. Robert, can this prank be over now? I didn't turn off the lights. Shut up. Yeah, please stop. I'm serious, guys, I swear, I didn't do that. I don't believe you. He didn't mention it in this prank diary. Is this another layer of the prank? Honestly, I kinda wish that would be genius. But no, I can't take credit for a prank I didn't commit. That's against the prankster code of conduct. Oh boy. Oh, that's totally fucking Ingrid, though. I mean, come on. That silhouette was absolutely Ingrid. It's fine, right? Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you seeing this? There's someone looking into the window. Robert, I swear to God, this isn't funny anymore. It was never funny. Finally, something we can agree on. I didn't do this. I don't know who that is. What do we do? Someone has to go and investigate. What? I'll do it. I'm not scared. Yeah, neither am I. Yeah, sure. I'm not going in for this macho bullshit. I'm not going to pretend I'm not terrified. What do we do? Someone has to go. What? Haven't you ever seen a horror movie in your whole entire life? One person, alone, going to check outside? That's a recipe for Axe City. Fine. 2 people go. I'll go... What? 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 Whatever. I don't know what came over me. I just said the words without thinking. My heart was racing. It was one of those moments where everyone was looking at me expectantly, and I had no idea why I had said what I'd said. Things were going all blurry as the awkward silence seemed to stretch on and on. I remember thinking, like, this is ridiculous. I'm having a panic attack over this? I had to do something. I had to say something. I know this moment wasn't what I made the plan for, but I was panicking. So I said, screw it, and went for it. It was time to just be genuine. I honestly don't know what I'm saying. I'm scared and nervous, and maybe I just want to get out there and make sure that it's nothing scary. Then we can just go back to having a good time. What if it is the Ladle Ripper? There's no such thing. We can't know for sure that Matt isn't out there. If you're going out there, then I'm coming with you. I'm big and hairy. I can be pretty intimidating if the situation demands. No way, you need someone who knows how these demons think. I studied them for my prank, but I can also use that knowledge for good. Forget them, Stella. You don't need a brave fool trying to prove themselves. You need someone who's going to get the fuck out with you when the shit hits the fan. Come on, Stella. Who's it going to be? Well, obviously Day. Oh, we're so cute together. What are we doing here, Stella? We can't stop an axe murderer. Who are we kidding? Why did we do this and not the guy who's 7 feet tall or the dinosaur with claws? I don't know. Me neither. You picked a really strange time to act brave. So why did you come with me? I just feel safer around you, I guess. Even though I'm small and helpless. Yeah. I feel safer around you, too. Oh, they're so precious. So, that's it then. We stick together no matter what. You promise? I promise. I'm not going anywhere. Whether it's the Ladle Ripper or Ladle's signature spicy blend barbecue sauce. We gotta go with that. Or Ladle's signature barbecue sauce. I'll be there to fight it. Or clean it up. Or whatever. Wow. Stella. That's so sweet. And you ruined it. Okay. Ready. I am now. Great. So, what do we even do if we find the axe murderer? Scream, cry, beg for our lives? Okay, let's make some ground rules. If we see the murderer, we run, Stella. Great. The thing that I am literally the worst at. We are doomed. Rule number 2, if you can't keep up, we fly. That's right, you can fly. I always forget that. Really? I mean, they're right here on my back. Yeah, but just because Fae have wings doesn't mean that they can fly, right? What else would they be used for? I don't know. Maybe they'd be just decorative? You think Faes have wings for fashion? No, like, I don't know, sexual attraction? What? I could feel my face getting red, and I really wish I had shut up, like, yesterday. But for some reason, I got a bad case of diarrhea of the mouth then. Like, you know how some birds do dances to attract mates, or like a baboon has a really colorful butt. So my wings are like a baboon's ass? Just forget it, okay? Let's focus on the fact that you can fly. That's really important to what's going on. Yeah, okay. Wait, why don't you fly more often? It looks really silly. Silly how? I thought, didn't we have a thing at like the very beginning where she's like, she can only sort of fly, and like she has to believe in herself, or someone has to believe in her for her to fly? I was really excited for that to be like a really meaningful story beat, but I guess not. Silly how. It just does, okay? Fairy magic is really blah. So wait, are you just going to fly away and leave me to die? No! Okay, please don't laugh. Laugh? Why would I laugh? You can fly too, if you hold my hand and say the magic words. Really? Really? Really, though? I know, right? Hyper dorky. No, that sounds incredible. Incredibly dorky, maybe. Ah, what was that? I don't know. We need to be ready to fly. Okay, hold my hand. Or just hold, like, as much of me as you can, you know, for, like, safety. Okay. I held on today like my life depended on it. She felt lighter than I imagined, like a feather. And warm. She was trembling. We were both terrified. I looked up into her eyes, and I was surprised when they were staring back at me. The longer we stood there like that, the faster I felt the heat starting to creep back up into my face. So, like, what are the magic words? The magic words? So that we can fly if we have to? Oh, right, those magic words. We started to move in closer. Suddenly, I wasn't that scared of the Ripper. I wasn't thinking about my plan to be genuine, I was just in the moment. And I wanted the moment to last just a little longer. And just when I was sure our lips would meet... Ah! We heard a scream from inside the house. What was that? It came from inside the house. Let's fly! Take off! Let's go! Wait, we can't just leave everybody. I felt disappointment wash over me then. If only the scream had happened a moment later. But I was still kind of numb from shock when we headed back inside. Like, were we actually just about to? But I barely had any time to even think about it. What's happening? There was someone in here with us. Suddenly, the lights came on again. Ooh. And we all stood looking at the writing on the wall. I've been marked for death. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Ingrid being mad at Day. Is that blood? What else could it be? It's not blood. How do you know? I recognize that smell anywhere. It's barbecue sauce. Ladle's spicy signature blend. Why would the Ripper cover my parents' basement in everybody's favorite summertime marinade? The Ripper didn't do this. It was Ingrid. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh man, my parents are gonna be pissed. Yeah, she fucked up those paintings pretty good. That's just impossible to wash off. Robert, relax, it's gonna be fine. Well, like, your parents wouldn't be upset if you got barbecue sauce all over your house? They don't... I'm sorry, everybody. This is all my fault. I should go. What, really? It's fine, Dave, we can just clean it up. Yeah, I didn't mean to lose it like that. It's fine, really. No, it's not fine. I'm sorry. I just need to leave. That's all. I can drive you home. No, that's okay. I'll just get my mom to pick me up. Are you sure? Yeah. No? Okay. I guess I'll go too. Say, now you're bailing? I'm not bailing, it's just... the night's over. Alright, well, if the night's over, it's over. And it ended just like that. It was like once we all knew there was no supernatural axe-murderer after us, all the excitement suddenly seemed kind of small and insignificant. Ingrid's message seemed to snap us all back to reality, and it made me feel guilty about being around Day so much. I mean, we were only friends, but, you know, that night it almost felt like there was something more going on. But I couldn't believe it, so I tried not to think about it. I didn't know what would happen next, but before I knew it, it was winter break, and I was about to find out. Episode 5. Holiday Blues. I should probably look up how many episodes there are in this. Well, let's see. Yes. I don't know why I keep just saving over the same thing instead of filling up those empty spots, but whatever. I could tell that everyone was still in a funk from what happened at Robert's place, but I wasn't going to let one awkward night ruin what we had going. With the winter break happening, I thought there were plenty of opportunities to cheer everyone up. I'd always loved the holidays ever since I was a kid. Of course, it was my second favorite time of the year after the summer, of course. Me and my dad would always celebrate by making the best hot chocolate, watching holiday specials, or building a gingerbread house. I mean, my personal favorite is hot chocolate, so let's go with that. We'd celebrate by making the richest, most chocolatey hot chocolate ever. We used real chocolate and frothed the milk, too. I'd always crash after a sugar rush, only to wake up on the couch with my dad asleep in his chair. We used to go to Grandma's place, too, and she'd cook us the same dinner she used to eat when she was a kid. Vareniki, these tasty little veggie dumplings, and kutia, which is like a sort of grainy stuffing. Then her and Dad would go into the den to talk. Now that I think of it, they were probably getting drunk. And I'd go outside to make snow angels. But this year it was all different. Yeah, I knew I'd have to make new traditions. It was going to be hard, but I was determined to get everyone filled up with good old holiday spirit. How? Do you really need to ask? Obviously, I had some incredibly uninspired plan that would inevitably go wrong. I don't want to tell you what it was. Because this one is embarrassing. Yes, unlike the rock star one. Fine, I was going to sing. Do you really need to know what song? The song was a freestyle song. The Little Drummer Boy or Deck the Halls. I mean, Deck the Halls. Let's deck the halls. Yeah, now I know it's sad, but at the time, whatever. The point is, I didn't want to let our group fall apart. And I wanted to fix whatever went wrong with Day. So the day before winter break, I showed up fully intending to get everyone pumped. But it turned out that Robert was kinda already there. Man, the snow! I can't wait to get out there! It finally really dumped on us! What? What? I feel like you might want to rephrase that. What? We got dumped on? Whatever, man. I'm fine with getting dumped on. If I got dumped on every day this winter, I'd take it like the champ I am. You're killing me. You're killing me! Would you look at it out there? All that fresh powder just waiting for me to glide over top of it like a gliding glider thing. At last, I'll be in my natural habitat, a ski and snowboard resort. Well, yippee for you. Sorry. Are you okay? My midterms were, disappointing, I guess. Oh no, I thought I had everything under control? Yeah, well, I guess I told myself that this year I'd finally have some fun in high school, and And that's affected your grades? I think so. I screwed up. Now I'm down a whole grade point average. I should have just kept my nose to the grindstone, but no. I let a bunch of distractions ruin my chances of... Wait, no. I didn't mean that you're just distractions. It's okay, Day. I think we all get it. We're all having a kind of shitty time right now. What? I thought you'd be psyched right now, Taylor. Yeah, well... Why? What's going on? He's got a gig. Do I want to be enthusiastic or concerned? Because his bandmate is a dick. Oh, that's... Are you worried that you're not ready? I don't know. You've got plenty of time to practice. What's the gig? Alright, I'll let you two in on it too, because you're the coolest. Oh, stop. Yeah, stop. But listen, you can't tell anyone yet. I want to announce it my way. Raptorson style. Just tell us. Okay. I'm throwing an end-of-the-year party. A party? Like a party? That's right, Vigilante. A legit, more than 5-person party. I can't believe it. Believe it. So wait, is that the gig? Heck yeah, it is. I've been planning this party in my head for a while now, and then I was chilling with Brandon. Well, I guess more like I was just buying weed from him, and it hit me. You and him have a band. Took a while for that one to sink in, huh? No, I mean, of course I knew that, but I didn't know how important that fact was, like, to the party. Right. So I said to Brandon, dude, what would you say if I told you I was throwing a party? And he was all like, I wouldn't care. Sounds like Brandon. But then I was all, well, what if I told you that I want Guttural Punch to play at it? Wait, your band's name is Guttural Punch? We haven't settled on a name yet. Brandon said that's the name. Yeah, well, it's not. Whatever, the point is, he said yes. This should be good news. We're gonna have a party. Taylor's band is playing, and we're on flipping winter break. We should celebrate. My place, 9 o'clock. Yeah. See if Vigilante is in. Well, I can't. Really? Come on, it's the holidays. I have to study. You have to study? For what? I asked if I could get some extra credit to boost my average. I'm sure it's not that bad. Did you not hear me before? Yeah, I heard you. Your grades were disappointing. But disappointing for Day is like an A- instead of an A+. Whatever. Like you would know. Seriously, Day, it is winter break, though. Does that mean you're in, Taylor? Come on, you owe me, man. I got you a sweet-ass gig. To play at your party. Your point? I never asked you to get me a gig, either. That's how good a friend I am. You didn't even have to. Jeez, I didn't realize coming to my place was such a struggle for you. Yeah, Taylor. Wait, you said you weren't going either. Yeah, but at least I have a reason. They were starting to fight. It was all going wrong. This was supposed to be the start of it all turning around. Getting back to normal. Hey, guys? Yeah? What's up? Ooh. My dad won't be home for the holidays. Well, yeah, probably not. We deserve to have fun. Spending the holidays with my friends. Let's go with that. It's just, I love the holidays, and I want to spend them with my friends. Aw, Stella. Did you hear that, Taylor? In case you didn't, she said she wants to spend the holidays with her friends. I heard her. I'll be there, Stella. Day. Studying can wait. And so it seemed like my plan was back on track. Everyone was going to get together at Robert's place that night. At that time, I thought that meant that the group was going to be okay again. So with that stress off my back, I could focus on getting myself that smooch. On the way from school that day, I noticed just how peaceful and pretty Ladle can look in the winter. It simultaneously put me in the holiday spirit and made me feel pretty lonely. So I went to the supplier of holiday cheer and Christmas spirit, the thing that unequivocally tells you how to feel. And now back to the holiday special of everyone's favorite sitcom, Buddies. Tony, I told you to watch the dog. I did watch it. First I watched it rip up the couch. Then I watched it go to the bathroom on the rug. Now I'm watching it eat your turkey roast. Ha 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 ha. Christmas is ruined and it's all your fault. Oh no, that's a pickle. Ha 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 ha. Classic TV. What sad note did Dad leave us? Oh boy. I'm so sorry I couldn't make it back from the studio in time, honey. I picked something up for you on the way over, though. Really hope you like your present. I'm sorry you'll have to wait to open it. I'll be back the day after Boxing Day, promise. Love you, Dad. Oof. Hey, Stella. So I guess now that it's the holidays, we won't be seeing each other. At school, I mean. Well, anyways, I've got band practice tonight, and Brandon wants us to be able to focus. But if you want to talk or something, give me a call. Okay, talk to you soon. Hi, so I'm Stella. I'm Day, calling for Stella. Okay, so I'm just wondering if you want to talk. School today was, and then my midterms. Anyways, give me a call if you want to talk. Bye. Vigilante, what's up with everyone right now? Am I right? School's out, 2 weeks of freedom, and it's a sweet day for grabbing your board and diving into some fresh powder. What else could you ask for? Except maybe a call from you, Vigilante. Call me. Alright. That day in my window I thought about. What Day said today honestly hurt. Just a bit, because, well, I know she didn't mean it. It's just that spending time with her and having fun, like when we got drunk, just the two of us, has really meant, like, the world to me. And by blaming her bad grades on her having fun, it just reminded me of all the times she told me that I was fun. I don't want to distract her, but I also don't want to just be a distraction either. I just hope she's doing okay. Alright, so we got a new Fragile Hopes and Dreams, letter from college. Voodoo! Arrested for murder. Oh boy. I'm so bummed we missed that second one. Alright. Call our Fae friend. Hello? Hey, it's Stella. Hey. Hey. Stella? Yes? You mean a lot to me, Stella. I'm not good at this stuff. What stuff? You know, making friends, keeping friends, and just all of those kinds of things. But you seem so confident. I'm not. Sorry, I just don't know why people think that, but it's not true. Then something will come out wrong and make people think I'm mean, rude, or just not worth their time. I don't think that. You're just passionate. I like that about you. Really? I constantly feel like I'm screwing up. Wow. What? I guess I could tell you get nervous sometimes, but I didn't know you felt like that. But I get it. You do? Yeah. It's like you were describing my own brain to me. Except for the whole confidence thing. Yeah, I guess I don't usually like to talk about it. But lately, with everything going on, it's just so much. I don't know what to think. About what? About anything. It feels like I'm being pulled in a million different directions. What about drawing? What about it? You said it calms you down. Maybe that would help? Maybe. I guess I'm just worried about getting too distracted. You know, with my midterm report card and everything. Maybe I should spend more time studying and less time drawing. But you love it, don't you? I love the way it makes me feel. Like I'm in control. I decide what happens to my characters, what happens in their world. It's not like nothing bad happens in my comics, but when something bad does happen, you're ready for it. Exactly. They're all just lines and shapes. Lines and shapes with lives. That's a quote from my favorite artist, Joan Billiards. Wow. It's like they're nothing. My characters, I mean. But also, they're everything. Who said that? I did, just now. Oh, thanks, Stella. I'm glad you called. I just hope I can make it through the rest of the year. Will you call me again later? Yeah, for sure. Okay, I'll talk to you later then. Bye. Even though everyone seemed to be feeling a bit better, well, good enough to want to hang out again anyway, I still wanted to do something special for Day. I wanted to give her something special that showed I really knew her. I'm usually spot on with presents, so I was pretty confident that she was going to love what I got her. I hope they don't make me choose, because I won't know what to do. Before heading to Robert's place, I thought it'd be nice to stop off at Days to give her her gift. I'd promised that I'd call her again last time we talked, but I thought that seeing her in person would be even better. So with her gift riding shotgun in the passenger seat, I headed over to Day's house to surprise her. But when I got there, her mom told me she was at school for a meeting with the guidance counselor. I thought it must be important if she was there when the school was closed. Then I remembered how nervous Day was about her grades and thought that if there was a time she needed cheering up, it was then. So I thanked her mom and headed over to school. I found Day by our lockers. She looked really upset. I don't know what to do. It's just, I knew it could happen, but now that it has... Day? Stella? How did you know? Your mom told me. Are you okay? No. What's wrong? I didn't get the scholarship I applied for. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Is there anything I can do? This is all my fault. Definitely do not take the blame for that. Will you still be able to go to college? Is there anything I can do? No, it's too late. I screwed everything up. I'm such a friggin' loser. You're starting to sound just like Ingrid. I should have just kept my nose in my friggin' books. Don't talk like that. Why not? It's true. I'm like always talking about how I can't wait to get out of this backwater town. Then I screw around all semester and ruin my chances. It'll be fine. You don't understand. Without this scholarship, there's no way I can afford to go to Orion Technical. It's like everything I've been working for like my whole life. I just threw away to get drunk and hang out. It wasn't worth it. Oof. Ouch. I was trying not to take this all personally, Was she saying she would have been better off if she'd never met me? I don't get it. You've told me over and over again about how miserable you were before. How could you say you regret what we've done together? You're right. You don't friggin' get it. And you never will. When did you get here? Before you. Some friend. In case you're wondering, yes, I heard every word. You seem to think that just because all you care about is your friends, that's all anyone cares about. Well, guess what? Not everyone is as shallow as you are. Listen, Day, it's going to be okay. You can stay here with me. You don't need to go to some bullshit college that doesn't even want you. That's not true, Day. You got accepted. You got in. Yeah, but like that even friggin' matters. That place knows that someone like Day can't even think about going without a scholarship. So go to another college. Ooh, go to that art college. Don't give up on your dream. Whew. Please, Day, just don't give up on... Oh, like it's so easy, isn't it? Don't give up, she says. Did you ever think about what it's going to be like out there for her? As one of us freaks? Don't call her that. She's not a freak. She's magical. She's beautiful. Stella. Oh, how friggin' cute. I've got news for you. She'll be ridiculed out there. I thought that once the highway was built, it'd be, what, all of a sudden people will just start flooding into this nothing of a town? Nobody's coming here, highway or no highway. Even if people did come here, do you really think they're just going to be cool with a town full of freaks? We'll be chased out of here so fast, so friggin' fast. Day, you never seemed worried about it before. I guess I didn't really want to think about it. Of course she didn't. 'Cause it friggin' sucks. We're stuck here, whether we like it or not. Meanwhile, you come and go as you please. And you have the gall to tell Day that she should leave. You didn't even stop to consider how Day leaving would affect me too. For your information, we had a whole thing going on before you showed up. Maybe you forgot, but Day was helping me solve my death. She happened to have promised she would. Why does Day have to figure out how you died? Because she actually cares about me. Because we have a connection. Because we have history. Because it was my fault. It's my fault that she died. I don't understand. Ha! That's the understatement of the century. I'm sure it wasn't your fault. What happened, or do you want to talk about it? It's so hard to predict with these, like, what direction it'll go. Because I kind of want to ask, like, do you want to talk about it? But I don't know if that's going to be her thinking that we think it's her fault when it obviously is not. Like, I can't imagine that it would be. Do you want to talk about it? I don't think so. Yeah, it's pretty clear that you can't be trusted with something that friggin' sensitive. I think you've done enough damage here tonight. Maybe you should just leave. I'm sorry, Day. I'm just going to go, or let's get out of here. See if she'll come with us? Day, let's get out of here. We can go to my house and just talk. Or study. Yeah, right. Like she'd go with you. I think you've said enough. Stella... Yes? I'm sorry. I think you should go now. Fine, I will. Oh, yeah, I got you something. It's a new sketchbook. Ha! It's not even new. Someone wrote something on the inside. I did. It's the quote from your favorite artist. Well, they're all just lines and shapes, but also live the lives you shape, where shapes and lines don't run your life. They're all just lines and shapes. Lines and shapes with lives. I thought it might help remind you why you do what you do. Stella. You remembered. Of course I did. Okay, bye. You were going? Day? She didn't say anything. I couldn't believe it. After all we'd been through, after all those moments, did they really mean nothing? Whew. I was so upset. I just left. I wasn't sure if I even wanted to go to Robert's place after what happened, but my determination to smooth things over and get everyone in the holiday spirit won over. Oy. When I got there, I realized I was actually a bit late. Everyone was dead silent. Were they talking about me? Were they fighting again? Or was it really that awkward between everyone? So, here we all are. Anyone else really feeling the holiday spirit right now? Yeah, not really. Day wouldn't look me in the eye. I honestly couldn't believe that she actually came. She was just sitting there as if nothing had even happened. There was so much I wanted to say, but I couldn't find the words. I started thinking that maybe it was a mistake coming here after all. But since I was there, I tried to make the best of it. So, does anyone have any fun holiday traditions? What a lousy question. The holidays? Yeah? It's all commercialized. Companies just take people's religious practices and boil them down to buy this thing. It becomes meaningless to the point where even people who aren't religious celebrate a generic holiday season. That way there's more people to sell to. Wow. It's a silly tradition, Taylor, not a conspiracy. I never said it was a conspiracy. Man, don't you two like anything? Are you really too cool for the holidays? Us too cool? You're the jock. They were starting to fight again. I am not a jock. What does being a jock have to do with liking the holidays? Jocks are the default male in high school society. You're a normie. Me? A normie? I'm a raptor, in case you haven't noticed. I had to do something to stop them, and I'm a fairy. He's a Bigfoot. Your weirdness doesn't mean shit in Ladle. Come on, I think I still stick out a little. I did what I had to. I started singing. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Throw me there a piece of holly, fa la 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 la. Maybe we just need a bit of the good stuff. Robert? Hall? Beer? Oh, we're out. Really? Yeah. What's up with you, man? Nothing. Why? Well, you practically drag us over here and then it's like you don't even want to hang out. I don't know what you're talking about. It's just... no booze, no big speech, or even decorations. That's really unlike you. Well, I'm sorry that I didn't put on some big production this one time, and I didn't drag you here, okay? I told you I had work to catch up on, but you just, dismissed that as me being a nerd or something. It's winter break! How beyond could Day Lily possibly be in school? Are you serious, Robert? Yeah, I mean, come on, be real. Ooh, maybe we should talk about something else, or school's important to her. School is important to her. School's just important to her, okay? Be real. Be real? Okay. You don't know shit about what I've got going on. How could I know? Every time I want to hang out, I have to convince you to actually do it. It's exhausting. They leave me out of it. Yup, classic Taylor. You act like you always want to be left alone all the time, but then what? Why are you here? Yeah, why come and hang out with us? Just act like it's some nuisance. Whatever, this is bullshit. Why are you coming after me now, Day? Maybe I'm just sick of everyone's shit. Hey, guys. Hey, I'm not the one who forced you to come here, remember? Oh, so now I forced you to come here. Guys, you two were plenty happy to come here and drink my booze and use my house before, but now the one time I don't make it super easy for you, it's like I kidnapped you or something. Guys, you just assume everyone wants to do what you want to do. Maybe not everyone wants to party all the time. Maybe you should ask if I want to do something before telling everyone I'm doing it. Guys? Oof. You know that feeling like when you're hovering between being there in the moment and losing yourself in your own head? I was in the car driving away from Robert's house, but I was also still there in the middle of them fighting. I was still with Day at the school waiting for her to tell me not to leave. Excuse me again. I was still at my grandma's funeral, wondering why I couldn't cry like I should have. I felt like I'd lost it. That thing, whatever it was that was making me try still, whatever made me take those, made me make those ridiculous goals and plans, it all felt so hopeless now. I felt so immature. I'm not this person. I'm not the kind of person who has friends. Or a girlfriend. I thought I was, but look what happens when I try. Damn. Fucking hell. Episode 6. The Real Party. Alright, well, we've got about half an hour. We'll see how we do with this. It can't get much worse, right? I wish I could say that after the winter break we came back to school and started hanging out again, that we worked things out and everything went back to normal, but that didn't happen. We'd see each other in the halls and even say hi, but it was like there was this distance between us. Day and I hadn't really hung out alone since the holidays. Everywhere she went, Ingrid seemed to always be there, looming over us. Seeing her in the halls, passing by at lunch, not being able to talk to her about what happened, and watching her talking to Ingrid, only Ingrid. It was like knives in my chest. I felt like I was the one haunting her. Oof. I wonder if Day felt guilty or something about spending so much time with me when Ingrid wasn't around. Not to mention the whole thing that happened between us at Robert's place. I mean, I almost kissed her. After that, it felt like being alone with her would be too awkward to bear. I couldn't face the idea that I had read into our friendship wrong. What if she really never wanted to talk to me again? I felt just like when I lived in the city again. Like when, I had a falling out with my friend, I tried to kiss my old crush, or I got ditched. Like when I tried to kiss my old crush. We were on a field trip to Pioneer Village and the teacher paired us up to churn butter. I thought he was moving in for a kiss, but he was just trying to wash the whey off of his hands. After that, seeing him at school made me want to jump into a dark hole and never come out. Now, this time there was no plan or goal to win them back. It seemed like every plan I'd made just ended up blowing up in my face, so instead I made a rule. I was never going to make a plan again. Yep, that's right. I was living on the edge. Well, yeah, but if I didn't make a plan or a goal, then there was no way it could go wrong. Do you see what my logic was? So, yep, that was the plan. Then, one morning, about a month before the last day of school, I found the note from my dad on the fridge. Interesting. Stella, you okay? Oh, hey, Day. I'm okay. Oh, okay. You just look terminally uncool? Not yourself. Yeah, well, I just got some, my dad left me this, note. I haven't been avoiding you, you know. Ooh, I never said you were. Yes, you have. Or, where's Ingrid? Ooh, let's be passive-aggressive. Where's Ingrid, anyways? What? What does that have to do with... It's just, you two are always around each other now, so... Oh, I love my pants here. These are great. Stella, it's not like... I'm not... Yeah. And then suddenly, we were interrupted by Robert and Taylor. It was so awkward. Oh, hey. Oh my god, the fucking cut-off sleeves. I love it. I love it. So, I guess this is it then, huh? What? You know, graduation is next week, so... Right. Goodbye, little hi. I know, right? We should all do something. Like what? Well, I was gonna throw one last huge end-of-the-year bash. Oh, that's still happening. Yeah, I thought so. Next weekend. You're still playing, right? I don't know. We'll have to see. It's been a while since we agreed to that. Okay. What about you, Day? You still in? Yeah, I may have an appointment with the guidance counselor then. On the weekend, really? Yep, kinda last minute, so... Well, shit. Alright then. We kind of fell into this awkward silence again, and I felt this was my perfect chance to tell them my news. But everyone was so down, I couldn't stand to bring the mood down any further. Stella, are you gonna go? Huh? To what? Robert's party? Of course, I don't know, or tell them the news. Well, I want to know what the news is, so... Oh, You know what? No worries. I'll probably just go see doing with the guys at Zach's cottage anyway. So, I guess this is it then. Yeah, I guess. Maybe I'll see you around? Yeah, maybe. Break the news gently, rip the band-aid off, or stall. Try gently? Wait, I have, something to tell you all. It's not a huge deal, but, okay, it's kind of big, and it sucks, so Stella? I'm moving. No way, like, for real? Yeah, I found out from a terrible note my dad left for me this morning. Damn. When are you moving? Basically right after school ends. Oh. My dad's mentioned that he might not want to stay here, but I guess I didn't think he was serious, or like actually going to sell my grandma's house. Yeah, that's harsh. I figured we had at least the rest of the summer. Everyone was pretty shocked. I couldn't bear to look at any of them, especially Day. I knew that if I did, I might have started crying for real. Well, everyone knows what this means, right? Huh? The party's gotta happen now. Seriously? I've never been more serious. There's no way I'm gonna let Stella get through high school unpartied. Right. So the party is back on? You bet, Vigilante! Hearing him call me that again lifted my spirits way up then. And you all had better be there. Yeah, we gotta give Stella the send-off she deserves. Right, Taylor? I'll be there. For sure. Cool. I mean, thanks. Awesome, it's settled. I'm inviting everyone I know. Getting all the kegs and ladle. Everyone you know, you say? It's gonna be a total rager. Right. No better way to have a meaningful goodbye than inviting half of Ladle High to a Robert Raptorson rager. Sounds intense. Okay, everyone, I need you all to listen up. Yes, Coach. This could very well be the last time we have together, and Sir Robert of the Holy Rail refuses to let things die so easily, especially the bond of a round table so righteous. It is on all of us to see this end-of-the-year bash through for Vigilante and everyone we've ever known. For we will be fondly remembered by all who had the privilege of joining our bash. Cool. No pressure. Taylor, with your awe-inspiring tunes, you will sing our triumphs for all to hear. Sure, or, stick to the set list, too. Day, you will bring your wise eyes and sharp wit to see everyone through to the end of the night. We'll see how sharp my wit will be after a few beers. And I will bravely host the party at Manor Raptorson, providing munchies, kegs, and weed for all. Cool. What should I do? My fair lady, just bring yourself a party attitude and ice. We do actually need ice. You have the biggest truck, so... Alright, on it. So now you know what to do. See you all at my place this weekend. For sure? Yes, sir. Yes. Somehow, Robert managed to turn it all around and get everyone together for his party again. I was so nervous and excited to make it a good time. I kept thinking about what ice to bring. How much would we need? 1 bag or 3? Cubed or crushed? Regular or slow melting? When I got home from school that Friday, I knew I would have to mentally prepare myself. You know that feeling that if you don't do something, time will just stand still? That day after school, I just sat there, staring at the TV, hoping that if I just did that and nothing else, time itself would stop. And maybe I wouldn't have to move. I wouldn't have to leave Ladle. Why, local residents are thinking of leaving Ladle coming up. Welcome to another beautiful spring day in Ladle, Ontario. Today, in Ladle Weekly, local Mayor Austin Pennington plans to start construction on a new housing subdivision in the North Bay region, after the highway expansion deal came through last month. The Ladle Treasury is optimistic about the financial benefits this will bring to the small town. Hopefully, the predicted budget will be able to cover road repairs and an upgrade to the local community and recreation center. However, some of the locals voiced concern over possible scrutiny from the wider Ontario population that the highway may bring with it, and what this means for their more reclusive residents. More updates to follow, along with the North Bay regional weather forecast after these messages. Whew, we're moving! Finally, we'll have more time together and see friends in the city. We got a super deal on the house, and we can finally leave this boring town. Can't wait. Love, Dad. Man, fuck you, Dad. Not even having a conversation with us about it. Dang. Hello, Mr. Starosta, this is Ian. I'm calling in regard to the Reynolds offer on the house. The Reynolds are happy to settle for the original asking price, but have a few stipulations. Please call me back at this number at your earliest convenience. Congratulations! If there are any questions or concerns regarding the sign-off, please let me know. Thanks, and have a lovely day. Hey, Vigilante, so the party's later tonight at 8. I'm expecting you there. And, I was thinking maybe it'd be cool if we hung out later, just the two of us. Anyways, your call. Oh, yeah, and give me a call, too, if you feel like talking, or if not, then I'll see you at the party. Hey, Stella. I don't know why I keep leaving messages on here. If you want to call me, you'll just call me. I mean, sorry, that came out wrong. I definitely want to hear from you, if you want to talk about stuff. So call me anytime. Okay, bye. Stella, everything's so wild right now, am I right? I'm here if you want to, talk about anything. If not, I understand. I'll just see you at Robert's party later. Sorry. Okay, later. Alright. That day in my window, I thought about Day. Sometimes I wonder if Day has the power to put me under a spell. Not being able to talk to her for so long was like agony. And then when we spoke again that day at school, it was like both soul-crushing, but also like the sun coming out from behind the clouds. Like that feeling when spring has sprung, and you feel like anything's possible. I want to stay in her glow forever, but I know there are some things that we have to say. I just don't know if I'll have the chance to say them before I leave. Rock in a hard place. It says that there should be 7, so presumably there's one more episode after this, because we're in episode 6 right now. Interesting. Hello? Day? Oh, hey, Stella. Hey, Day. So, what's new with you? Oh, nothing really. Just getting ready for graduation. You? Yeah, same. Sorry. No, you first. Oh, I was just gonna say, how are things between you and Ingrid? Oh, right. They're okay, I guess. You guess? Well, yeah, I mean, you know how it is. Actually, not really. Stella, sorry, I mean, I guess I don't really know what being in a relationship is like. Right. Honestly, so far it's, well, hopefully yours is a loving, understanding one. You really think someone would be interested in that with me? Stella, of course. Never mind. Sometimes I wish things could be different. Like what? Everything. This town, my life, the fact that you're moving. Yeah. Look, I know I haven't been as available much lately. And it doesn't have to be, and it doesn't have anything to do with you, I swear. But I just want you to know I really enjoyed hanging out with you this year. Yeah, same. Especially at our sleepover. Getting drunk with you was a total trip. Yeah, it was pretty wild. It was amazing how well that drink we made up turned out, considering all that weird crap we put in it. Yeah, remember the rule. Stay positive. No knocking it. Even now? Yes, it will forever be our drink, especially in all its perfection. What did we even name it again? The suspiciously emotional winner. Oh yeah, right. Oh my god, we have to do it again sometime. Yes, I would like that very much. Me too. Maybe before you leave, We could hang out again. Just the two of us. For old time's sake. For sure. So at the party, can we talk then? I really have something I need to say to you. Oh, is it something you can't say now? Well, yeah. I kind of wanted it to be, I don't know. Hey, it's okay. I'll talk to you at the party. Cool. Yeah, thanks. I guess I should get ready for Robert's Rager. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll see you there then. Yeah, see ya. Once I had gathered my thoughts and the ice, I left for Robert's. I remember being in the car and nearly shaking with excitement. I was going to a party. A real party. It felt like everything was happening all at once. The party, me moving, the group getting back together, and, well, at that point I had no idea what else to expect. It was all changing. I had to pull over to calm down. Meanwhile, the ice was slowly melting along with my brain. Eventually, I could breathe again and made my way to the mass of bright lights and music that was Robert's house that night. Oh my god, I love the sign that just says party. Beautiful. And there I was at my first real party. Finally. And you know what I found out? I don't like parties. It was loud, crowded, stinky, and I couldn't find anyone. When I got there, I saw there were already like 15 people there. I was immediately overwhelmed. I didn't recognize anyone. Where were my friends? Same, Stella. I began having a nightmarish vision of not being able to find Robert, Day, or Taylor, of people seeing me trying to push through the crowd and laughing at me, pitying me for not being able to find anyone to talk to, and maybe also for my smallness. Just when I thought it maybe wasn't too late to turn back and drive away, I saw Day. I remember rushing to her like a drowning swimmer to a life preserver. Day! Oh, Stella, hey. Her whole face seemed to brighten, and I felt mine do the same. So I guess Robert really meant it when he said he'd invite half of Ladle. I know, right? I don't think I've ever seen this many teenagers in one place. And that's counting school. Yeah, at least they're dispersed in different classes and stuff, but here, they're all so close together. It's worse inside. I was headed to the washroom when I stepped on something squishy. Ew, what was it? Oh, nothing. Just a person. What? Yeah, you know, Bryce, the deer-looking guy with the antlers. Vaguely. Well, he was just laying on the ground singing along to the music while people stepped on him. Jeez, is he okay? He seemed totally fine. What the hell? I know. For a moment, it was like old times, and I just wanted to stay like this forever. Hey, so since it's so loud, I was thinking, yeah? I mean, after we say hey to everyone, maybe we could... Oh, so you actually turned up. I honestly didn't think you had the friggin' guts. Oh. Hey, Ingrid. Stella? Wait, why wouldn't I show up to a party that was thrown for me? Whoa, what? Since when was this party for you? Since I'm moving away next month? Really? I mean, I'm so sorry. It's really too bad. Hey, so Ingrid, could you go grab me a drink? Sure day. But you won't mind if I say my goodbye to Stella? I really am sorry about your leaving so soon. But hey, it's not so bad, I guess. I mean, you were barely even a blip on our friggin' radar after all. Ingrid, what were you expecting anyways? Showing up senior year? Not like you could have made much of an impression anyways. Why are you being like this? Why are you always so mean? I'm just telling it like it is. If you can't handle it, that's not my problem. Ugh, I can't even believe you sometimes, Ingrid. Anyways, we'll be seeing you, I guess. Day and I are gonna hang out for a bit. But then we have to leave early. We've got plans, so... Oh, really? That's right. We have pretty important things to talk about, so... Oh, okay. No, actually, I wanted to stay and have my goodbye with Stella. You know, the whole reason we came here? Oh, sure, go right ahead. Act like you're really gonna miss her. Like she even deserves a friggin' party. Well, I think she does. Why do you want to act like you're so close all the time? You barely even hang out with her anymore. That's not... I could tell that Day was getting flustered. It was true, we hadn't spoken in months before this. Then that nagging voice in the back of my mind started getting a little louder. What if Ingrid was right? What if I really wasn't that close with Day at all? What if I was kidding myself? Oh, hey, isn't that Robert heading over? Why don't you go talk to him? Whoa. When Robert came over, he was super drunk already. I was surprised since it was only 8:30. Hey, ladies. So glad you could join us tonight. Hi, Robert. Hey. I put the ice in the cooler. I hope that's okay. It's totally cool. No, it's not. What? I've got to be honest. I took too long coming here, and by the time I finally made it, it was basically just a bag of lukewarm water with a few ice cubes floating in it. People have to bob for beer now. Hey, it's all good. That's ice's final form anyways, am I right? I guess. What's with all the long faces, huh? Turn those frowns upside down. This is the fun police. I'm here to take you in for questioning, for harshing everyone's mellow. Doesn't the fun police work the other way around? The other way around what? Huh? Have another beer day. Come on, cheer up. Aren't you like graduating with honors or something? Something like that. Then it's time to get wasted. No more studying till college, right? I could tell Day was having a hard time after college was mentioned. She looked guilty, and the silence got even louder, if that was even possible. Alright. I know it'll cheer you all up. What if I, Sir Robert of the Holy Rail, do my famous keg stand? Just for you. Why was he looking at me? Keg stand? Yeah. This guy's gonna keg stand, everyone. Brandon looked more out of it than usual, too. And as the known local stoner, I didn't think that was possible. Then suddenly a whole bunch of people were surrounding us. Probably half the party. It was becoming a scene. Hey, what's going on? When I felt someone tall behind me, I looked up and met Taylor's eyes. Hey, Taylor. What's his face is gonna do a keg stand, right? Thanks for the support, Brandon. You know, I've always kind of considered you to be my hype man in a weird way. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. A hype man, someone who gets the crowd all riled up, and are you doing this, or... Yeah, totally, alright, everyone make way. Do you need someone to, like, hold your ankles or something? Hold his ankles? Oh, right. A keg stand is when someone does a handstand on a keg while they drink from it. That sounds awesome, right? So, no assistance necessary, Taylor, my man. Really? Back before, I always do my keg stands freestyle. Is this a good idea? Yeah, maybe? Come on, everyone ready? Yeah! Woo! Go, Robert! Holy shit, he's gonna do it! Alright, okay, just gotta get a good angle. Dude, just do it. What's the hold up? Haha, yeah, come on. You used to just do it. Don't think about it, just go. I could see Robert start to falter. I saw a look in his eyes I've never seen before. It was fear. Robert! 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 Everyone cheered and cheered, but he just kept standing there, frozen in place. And eventually the cheering just kind of died out and everything got really awkward. Then the crowd finally started to move out when it was clear nothing was going to happen. I could see Jessica still standing there, but Robert didn't seem to notice. In fact, he didn't seem to notice any of us still standing there. Robert? He wouldn't move. It was like he was frozen in that moment, still getting ready to do the keg stand. Man, what was that? He majorly wussed out. Hey, come on, Brandon. Whatever. You used to be so... different. Then at that moment, Robert muttered something about having to get something from inside, and he just disappeared into the house. I felt terrible. I wanted to run after him, but then things got worse somehow. Brandon, what the hell, dude? What? Oh, so now your little groupies are around. You think you can call me out, man? How much weed did you even smoke before we got here? The hell does that matter, tall toe? I don't remember you having a problem when you were bumping my weed last year. That was back then. Yeah, back when you gave a shit. At least I thought you did. What are you even talking about? I'm talking about how this used to be about you and me. We'd get high and write songs about all the bullshit going on in the world, and it wasn't me who stopped giving a shit, okay? Oh, come on. You had plenty of chances to say something about it, but you just didn't care. Is this about the band, or... You know what? Forget it. You don't need the band. You've got your own sound now. You want to play that weird acoustic shit? Go right ahead. But I'm not getting up there tonight. So you're bailing on our gig? It's not our gig anymore. Is it all this because I want to play one of the new songs I wrote? It's just one song, come on. Whatever. See ya. Dang, dude. I watched as Brandon and Taylor split, and I suddenly found myself alone again, at a party full of strangers that was supposedly meant for me. I suppose I could have felt more sorry for myself, but the only thing I could think about was... what am I gonna do? I have to fix this. Alright. There's the rest of this chapter and presumably another chapter after it, just judging by how many comics pages are anticipated. And I am definitely losing my voice, so I don't think I've got another chapter and a half in me. So I'm gonna call it, and we will presumably finish this, next week. Alright, let's save. Oh look, it's not us sitting in the window. Alright. We are saved, and let's see. I am not doing a solo stream on Thursday, obviously, because I did it today. So, Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, Velmax and I will be streaming more Lost Records and attempting to finish that. We'll see if that actually happens, or if we've got another stream ahead of us in that. Hopefully we can finish that game before the second part of it releases in April. We'll see. Yeah, and I will post about what our schedule is next week. We'll kind of play it by ear and see if we're doing this switcheroo again, or if we'll be going back to our usual Tuesday night, Thursday afternoon schedule. What happens? At any rate, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again soon. Try to remember how to change screens here. Nope. Not that. There we go. Alright. Take care. See you next time. Bye.